Cool. Last session, we opened with Elwyn being welcomed into the home of Arinda Featherstone, or as he previously knew her, Fola Seldraft. Fola was a travelling companion of Elwyn's, whom he saw die and he himself buried some 80 years ago. She recounted to him the story of how she was following her burial, um, resurrected by the Raven Queen as part of a bargain she made, which would see Elwyn protected and happy. But Fola broke this bargain when she eventually met her target. The Raven Queen had given her a gentleman named Advin Featherstone. Fola instead accepted his gift of eternal life via vampirism. Fola took on the identity of his deceased daughter Orinda, and over time grew to resent his comparisons to the real Orinda until Fola eventually killed him. Fola offered Elwyn and all of his companions, bar Eleanor, this same gift which she was given. An offer that Elwyn quite flatly refused before leaving and relaying this information to the rest of the party. Elwyn and Carl were quite concerned at this point about Eleanor's situation and her recent brush with death, and that she may also find herself in some kind of debt to the Raven Queen, potentially. And wanting to avoid her falling into some kind of contract or debt that she may not be able to pay, Carl used the ageless honey he's been carrying for some time to put Eleanor into a deep and undisturbed sleep, whilst the rest of the party planned to confront and kill Fola. Upon arriving at her home, you engaged in combat with Fola and some of her thrall as well. You were able to defeat her relatively easily, despite Carl being charmed and wishing to protect her, doing all he could to prevent Arthur from killing the vampire. Despite killing her, the party seemed pretty confident, based on their knowledge of vampirism, that she is not truly defeated at this point. And after searching the premises of the home, Nyx suggested that perhaps a good place to search for a potential resting place could be a Willow Park Cemetery, a home to mausoleums for some of the wealthier families of Griffinsteel. And that was where we left things last time. Cool. So you guys, the plan was straight there, or did you want to do anything in the meantime?
I mean, it's a good question.
Right. I'd say
Oh, we'd have
straight
gone
there.
straight there, yeah.
Unless someone can come up with a plausible excuse for a short rest.
I do not.
I've got no reason to have a short rest.
No, it's so.
We'll go straight for it.
We want to get there. What time is sunset? Was it about 6, if I remember?
Yeah, around 6
from the last
PM.
deadline.
Yeah.
So we've got 4 hours, roughly. Assuming that we think she's going back to wherever it is that she sleeps, and then if a night passes, then she'll be able to get up and do stuff.
A short rest would mean I get my channel divinity back. That's the only thing I'd get. I don't get anything else back.
Unless you can think of a plausible reason to persuade Carl or Elwyn, I don't think it's going to...
No, I doubt I can persuade you of that.
Yeah.
So...
Nyx, you know the way to this cemetery already. You're familiar with the city. In fact, I mean, although Nyx suggested it, any of you, particularly in Carl, you're obviously a resident of Griffith, so you would know the location of it, even if it was Nyx's suggestion initially that it would be a place worth looking into. You just leaving Featherstone Manor in the in the state you've left it in. I assume.
Yeah, I think so. Unless you want to set fire to it.
Nah, there was a bed full of blood, right? That we found
There was, yes.
upstairs. Yeah, throw the body of the butler on the bed full of blood,
Lovely.
just for the fun of it.
What about the vampire rule? And do they? When you kill a vampire, does it dust? Or a vampire spawn? Does it dust, or is there
No, you
one or
get
two
their normal
bodies?
bodies left there.
Stick them up against like the walls in that room, so it looks like there was something went down.
Yeah. Sure.
Genius plan.
I like it. Cool. Then you're gonna make your way over to the cemetery, yeah.
Yeah.
Cemetery will be about 20 minutes walk from here. It's not too far. Yeah. You leave the manor. As you close the door of the manor behind you, obviously you start to make your way out of the courtyard. As you are making your way across the courtyard, you can see on the street, just beyond the sort of gates of the premises of the manor, a figure you recognise, and probably rather surprised to see considering the circumstances. A conscious Eleanor. Looking none too pleased.
I'll nudge Elwyn and go. Oh.
What time of day is it?
It's 2:20, so it's sort of early afternoon.
Afternoon, boys.
You're awake.
Sleepy friend. Good to see you awake.
Sure it is.
If you're looking for Featherstone, she's not here.
Where have you put her?
Yeah. Come with us. We'll tell you on the way. And
First, Eleanor,
Yeah.
are you still of the living?
Sorry?
Are you still of the living?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Well, as you know, Featherstone's real name being Viola, she died 80 years ago and the Raven Queen brought her back to life. Has she done the same to you?
Do I look alive?
No, your eyes going black. You look a lot different from when I first met you.
Oh, my eyes have been kind of fucked up forever. No, I'm alive. I've got a pulse. Do you want to feel it?
yes.
Yeah.
I think we do.
I'll let anybody want to feel my pulse.
Cautiously move over to Eleanor and just feel the pulse. And
Otter, you're a paladin, right?
Hello.
You're a paladin, right?
Yes.
You know to probably tell better of the living and dead alive more than anyone else.
I mean, yeah.
Could you have a look for me?
Whilst this conversation is going on, Carl, you can reach out and grab. You can hold
Yeah.
the wrist.
I'll hold the wrist.
You can feel a pulse there. Yeah.
Feel the pulse.
Feels
One other test. Don't panic, and I'll reach slowly for the dagger that I've got in my belt and bring out a silver dagger.
Mhm.
Would you mind touching the silver on this?
I just grab it with my hand, just grab the blade completely, such that it may well cut my hand slightly.
That seems pretty conclusive. I don't think
Cuts the
she's
hand
a vampire.
Slightly, nothing ridiculously, but you can see there is. You can feel the pulse. You can see some blood flow.
Okay, that's good enough for me. Yeah.
I don't know if Jake wanted to do anything else.
No, I've done nothing.
Elwyn, any other?
I'll
Elvish
continue walking.
tests. Okay. Let's go. On the way, I will tell Eleanor about what happened. That she was asleep, so we set off. Didn't want to let Featherstone get away, and then tell her accurate story of got the door open, pushed the butler up the stairs, and then Featherstone attacked us, and it turns out she's a vampire.
I knew she was a real piece of shit.
Oh, sorry, I might have missed them. Was there any indication or explanation to Eleanor of why she may have missed these events?
Yeah, no, she was asleep, so we.
I was going to ask, but yeah, you offered no initial explanation.
No. So you were asleep. We couldn't wake you. Thought maybe the Raven Queen.
Must have just drifted off. It's been a rough couple of days. Although now I think about it, what was that drink you gave me just before I fell asleep?
It's just there was some whiskey, a little bit of wine in it. Same as the rest of us.
Maybe it's just alcohol. Maybe it just made me fall asleep. Although it was quite sweet. Was there anything? Did you sweeten it or anything?
Yeah, I think we put some honey in it.
Oh, 1 second, sorry. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to use my mouse to control my laptop. It doesn't work. Honey. Where'd you get the honey from?
That was in the kitchen that what's her face has got. Besides,
Very nice.
yeah, it's okay. It's maybe too sweet, but probably what we needed. And they said that you'd had quite a fight up in the guardhouse.
Really?
I mean, Artur was seen convinced that you were dead, but you're not.
Well, I think Arthur is probably the kind of chap who is prone to an overactive imagination.
No such thing.
I think it's the helmet they wear.
Yeah, it's obscuring your vision.
Just makes the brain hot, I think. But no, did Elwyn tell the story last night to Eleanor of his visit to?
I feel like I only told Carl.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was
sure
thinking.
I took Carl out the way and spoke to Carl.
Yeah. So we're not gonna.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it. I think unless you got this, pretty.
No, I'd like to point out that I'm still somewhat skeptical.
That's
given the way I rolled.
Yeah, Carl
I'm internally skeptical.
Carl seems genuine in his intentions of the message he's giving you. I mean, you're savvy enough to be suspicious that something doesn't quite add up, maybe, but he at least seems genuine in what he's telling you in terms of the intent. Yeah,
absolutely.
Cool.
I'd say the most suspicious thing is he didn't just tell you to fuck off.
I'm a bit sad that I fell asleep, really.
Well, I don't know. I think maybe it's for the best. I think you should think twice before getting yourself further in hock with the Raven Queen.
Well,
otherwise 30, 40, 70 years time, maybe it'll be you that someone will be chasing across town.
Oh, make no mistake. This has nothing to do with the Raven Queen. I'm gonna kill this bitch because she's an evil piece of shit.
I disagree with you there.
Well,
I believe the Raven Queen's turned her evil, possibly like she's doing to you.
Oh, you have no idea.
Well, luckily for you, Eleanor, you actually haven't missed as much as you possibly could have, because we get to go likely kill her again in a crypt this time.
Isn't that convenient?
It's delightful, isn't it? I mean, it was, I'll be honest, quite fun killing her the first time.
Nix, you look like the kind of person who has had a few fights. What's she like?
What do you mean? I
She's-
don't get into fights. I just kill. She, I
Nice.
mean, she was. She didn't seem to be affected by our silvered stuff. So I mean, whoever made that probably made a miscalc whatever. But he was. I don't know. I don't know. He was like. I don't know. I can't explain it.
When we went up the stairs, there was. It's kind of a little confused now. I can't really but I don't know. There was something about her that made me wonder whether we were doing the right thing.
Yeah,
But-
this. I think she did something to Carl. He seems all right now, but he hit me a couple of times during the fight because I tried to kill the vampire that we went there to kill.
You know what? I always thought vampires were stuff of legends. Never seen a vampire before. And now to think of what a vampire would essentially hit out of my head. Quite interesting. Can I make like a history check to see if I can recall any stories of vampires which may or may not be false? About what maybe the weaknesses and their strengths, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Rather than like a nature check, this is more like I remember reading a story as a kid kind of thing. It was shit.
I read a story that silvered weapons were really great against.
There, there are stories of them. But yeah, it's from what you recall, relatively confused messaging. There's certainly you've never directly met a vampire or met somebody that claims to have met a vampire, but you've definitely met people who claim to have met somebody that claimed to have met a vampire.
Yeah.
The general idea of this everlasting life, but this hunger to basically feed upon the life of other creatures or other people. It's relatively well known that they have an eternal life, healing properties, but yeah, finer details, a bit sketchy. Lots of various different versions, but working out what's true and what is not is kind of a mess.
Cool. Yeah, I think I've heard that silvered weapons work.
Well,
Probably.
we discovered that they didn't seem to do an awful lot extra. What did was divine kind of attacks. It seemed like any kind of radiant power I pumped into my attacks made a significant difference.
Interesting.
But that tends to be the case with a lot of undead, which vampires would fall under the category of.
Leonkin's sword seemed pretty effective as well.
Yeah, I think magical things are probably effective enough, or at least would not be ineffective.
Okay, I'm gonna put my cane sword, like I don't know, in a backpack, or whatever, and pull out Warforged rapier.
Yeah.
And just say something along the lines of
If my memory is correct, the rapier's not there, right?
No,
some inventory.
Eleanor's
Oh.
got Warforged rapier.
I thought Carl hid it.
No, Carl moved it.
I did hide it, although in our stuff back at the place.
In our pile of stuff.
So I will certainly look over.
In which case, I would have at some point said, probably now, then, where the fuck's my rapier? Where are we? We're just wandering around, aren't we? Yeah.
Well, we're not wandering. We're force marching, maybe even jogging if the tin plate can cope.
We are, yeah. We're out and about.
I thought you had a cane sword.
Where's my fucking rapier? Where's their rapier?
I mean, probably.
Oh, Warforged rapier.
Yeah. Where is it? It's
Back
just
at
the
the-
time I need to use it.
Back at the house.
What good is it at the house?
You might be able to make it back in time. I wouldn't.
It's about a 15-minute detour.
Oh,
What?
never mind.
But if you want to go back and get it, you can meet us at the place.
Why is it back there?
We didn't. I got a Leakin sword. Elwin's got his silver arrows.
Yeah, but it was on my person. I think it's gone. I woke up and just booked it here. It's not here. So one of you must have taken it.
We haven't got time for this.
No, we haven't.
You
We haven't. Very good point. We haven't got time for this. So whoever was fucking about with it best realise that.
I was just going to keep moving. Innocently.
Carl, do me a favour.
Hmm?
Come with me and do again.
What?
Come with me to get my sword. It's not safe for me to on my own.
No.
I can go with you.
Yeah.
We've got no time for this. We need to get to the
Yeah,
cemetery.
we need to get there before she gets away. So you go back and get the sword, and we'll deal with her. Absolutely no problem. In fact, that's probably for the best.
I will go back with you, Ellen. Don't worry. It's not good for you to be by yourself. You said that. Someone should be keeping an eye.
Yeah, I agree.
15-minute detour, yeah, Sam?
Yeah.
But
I think Artur, I think we need you. I don't think there's any time to waste. We haven't got time to go back because someone's lost a sword.
We have 15 minutes. It's not
somebody
the
has
end of
not
the world.
lost a fucking sword. Somebody has stolen the sword. It's looking increasing like it's you.
I'm sure we'll find the sword, Ellen.
No.
I'm sure we can find it.
I think he wants the sword now. Do you guys know your way around this cemetery?
Not that well. How big is it, Sam?
You would all know where it is, but none of you have probably ever had a reason to visit there, no. It's not particularly big. I mean, it's a pretty select cemetery. It's a small group of people that are really there.
There'll be a groundsman or something to look after it. He can tell us where the crypt is.
I could go with Eleanor. Guess one. Then you guys can fight it and not get,
If no offense, if we're going up against the vampire, I'd rather have Artur. I'd rather have both of you, but I'd rather have Artur. He seems to know what he's doing.
I'll go with Eleanor to get her sword. Oh, the Warforged sword, and then yeah.
I am also going with Eleanor.
I mean, it's fine, whatever. But fucking spineless, Carl. Look, I know someone took it. Like, and I know someone or something put me to sleep. Like, I'm not fucking stupid.
You're not fucking stupid, but you'll sell your soul to the Raven Queen. Of course you're stupid. You're just going down the same path as Z. Just, power. I'll take the power. I don't care about the consequences. I don't care about the people that get hurt. I don't care about the rest of them.
Oh, I know the consequences.
Do you?
And it's not about, yes, it's not about how people feel.
You think you know the consequences. You think that you have an idea what those things are capable of. What the gods and the gods and the magic users and the lords are capable of. You have no idea. You stand around with your ideals on show for everyone, telling everyone that they're not doing a good enough job. You have no idea.
Fuck the gods and fuck the Raven Queen.
Just doing the Raven Queen's workload. That's the reason why you're going after Fiola.
Why do you think I'm doing it?
Because the Raven Queen told you to.
No.
Why are you doing it then? You've not told us.
To save my fucking family.
So what, the Raven Queen has got your family? Why aren't we going after them?
No.
You don't get rid of a bully by giving them what they want. All they're going to do is just say, "Oh no, now you've killed her. Just one more job. Just one
There'll
more
be
little
another
thing."
job, another job.
That ain't possible.
As soon as we finish with Fiola, I will try and find a way to deal with Raven Queen. She's
That ain't
messed me
possible.
about for too long.
That's not possible.
I'm not dealing with the Raven Queen, but I'd hope you get your family.
Alright, a perception check for everybody.
Nice and standard.
Nice.
My foundry just crashed. I don't know what I rolled.
You've not rolled, according to me.
Yeah, I believe you haven't rolled yet.
See if I can get it to reload. Doesn't like it when I shouted it.
Although I did see two 20s come up. It says Carl hasn't rolled, but I did see two 20s. I can only see one on the.
I rolled a natural 20. I don't know who else was.
I think I rolled. I think twice. First one looked to be a 6, and the second looked to be a 19. But I don't know if they may not have been.
That's fine.
Hopefully the chat will say, or if I haven't rolled, if you can roll for me, Sam, while it's reloading.
Yeah, that's cool. Sure. 6, that's fine. You did say a 6 was possible.
Yeah.
Whilst this conversation is going on, Elwyn and Nix, you notice, whilst you've all sort of paused in the street having this discourse, trying to work out whether to sort of basically break away and take this detour, whether to carry on towards the cemetery, a black raven has landed on a nearby fence post. Eleanor, you also notice this as this raven lands directly in your line of sight.
Ask if you want.
Sorry?
I'm talking to Carl. Ask her if you want. You want the details? Ask her. This is fucking stupid. You're trying to save me from
The Raven Queen.
You're trying to save me from something which is not a threat, and actually you're condemning me.
I shoot the Raven.
You can.
This is like seeing a drowning boy in a pond and throwing him a rock to get him to hold on to.
I'm just not.
Yeah, Elwyn, you pull on the bow, take a shot, but it's far too slow. This raven sees it coming, but even by the time you've let loose the arrow, the raven's already taken off, and you just see it just disappear over a rooftop. Who wants to go where?
I'm going cemetery.
I think me, Eleanor, and Nix were all back to take that detour and pick up the rapier.
Leave the Chuckle Brothers on their own.
You, Archie, are you sure you would want to stay here and help them
I
fight
don't.
them?
I don't intend on fighting this vampire unless all of us are there in full strength. Because I'm significantly lower on the power scale now than when we fought them first.
Oh, okay.
So we need all the help we can get.
Does this rapier have any is it like a magical rapier, or is it just like, does it do more as like a do more damage to like undead or something? Like, what does it do? 'Cause it seems important. Other than it's your cousins, but yeah.
My back.
Don't know. Don't know.
No, you're Phil. Sorry. I'm so very sorry.
Did I cut out before I got to my heartfelt speech about Z and Leakin?
Yes.
Yes.
In which case, I was just saying that we've already lost Leakin, we've lost Warforged, Z's fucked off doing whatever, and it looks like we're losing you as well, Eleanor. It feels like we've cursed.
I wouldn't worry about that. I'm not a believer in the gods as higher powers.
Is that Raven still there?
No.
Yeah.
Elwyn actually took a shot with his bow and
Ah,
Raven
beautiful.
disappeared.
Beautiful.
Not disappeared, flew off, but yeah.
Okay, Karen.
I'm aware of their existence. We've met a few. In fact, the list of gods we meet are increasing day by day, it seems. But I don't believe in worship. I don't believe in reverence. Sorry, Artware. But what I
That's
do
fine.
believe in is making a deal for mutual benefit. And I can promise you that the Raven Queen has no benefit in taking me away. And I have no benefit in leaving.
When you're out in the woods and you put down some food to attract a rabbit into your trap, the rabbit thinks it's making a deal. Only one of you walks away. This is the say, do you really think that you can make a deal and not come out worse?
Yes.
You're crazier than I thought.
No, it's because
Yola did the same as what you're doing.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
She got greedy.
100%. She didn't get greedy.
Um,
Well, she did, but that was the time she was. I knew Fiola for 8 years. I travelled with her. She's turned into a different person due to the influence of the Raven Queen, and you are going down the same path.
Well, is it the influence of the Raven Queen, or is it the influence of the vampirism that's going through her?
There you go.
Well, the Raven Queen was one who sent her to kill someone,
Correct, yes.
and she decided not to kill them. She went
There you go,
against the
then.
Raven Queen.
There you go.
After how many years of serving her? By the looks of it, she served her for a good long time.
And didn't
And
she?
her promise never came true. What she offered Fiola never happened.
And didn't
She
Theola say that the person she killed was the Raven Queen's
follow her.
follower before?
Yeah.
What's the bets that his promise never came true?
Well, maybe it won't. Maybe I am the rabbit.
You are the rabbit. I do believe you're correct when Viola is no more. I believe we need to save her from herself
But
and what she has become.
it doesn't matter if I'm the
But
rabbit
you
or
are
not.
going down the
I haven't
same.
got, I haven't got a choice.
path.
So what's the choice?
That's a good question. But for now, let's just get to the cemetery and stop this thing killing anything else.
And I'd like my fucking rapier, please. Where was it?
I don't know where your rapier is.
Carl, then.
It's not
I'm
your
going to
rapier.
start walking to the cemetery.
No, you're right.
We
Actually,
need to get this done.
it's not my rapier; it's their rapier, and I want to honor their dead body.
There? When you say there, do you mean Warforge?
Yes, of course. My cousin, my family.
That's fine. We can talk about the rapier later.
I think it might help.
No, it's involved in this as well.
What do you mean?
The Raven Queen wants metal from the weapon that Tyr used. Wants it collected. The rapier is made of that metal. The Raven Queen is collecting that metal for a reason.
Raven Queen made the weapon.
Maybe she wants to reforge it. Maybe she's got a god to kill.
Not just no shit.
Well,
I
that's
just have a man to save.
Let's go and put
And
down a
a vampire
vampire,
to kill.
and then let's talk about saving the man.
They're the same task. But if you don't think it's
If
important,
if your plan to save the man is to do what the Raven Queen wants, then the best thing you can do is give him a decent death.
Okay, those go to the cemetery.
I think I'm going to get cemetery as well. I'm not. There's no way I'm leaving Carl / Alwyn to do anything shady behind my back. Like I might not know the mechanism of what they did before, but they're doing shady shit, and I'm not having it. So, as much as I'd like the rapier, if they're not coming with me, then I'm not leaving them.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Presumably a stubborn and tense rest of the journey.
Indeed.
And I put the eye patch back on.
Which eye, or do you change it each time?
Well, so one eye is magical. And that's like a glass eye, a magical glass eye that actually works. And one eye is black. And previously I've been having it on the black eye, but it used to not be black. And it just goes back on like it was before. So to anybody in the outside world, they can't tell that I've got black eye.
And the other eye just looks normal, or does the other eye look
No,
purple?
it looks normal. No, it looks normal.
Okay.
If you are Z, you can tell it's magical. Or anyone who has detect whatever it is, detect magic.
I think I can tell it's magical. Yeah.
I've probably told you it's magical, so
You have, definitely.
yeah.
Z learned that via whisper in something like session 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think it was very close.
Delightful. And then never said anything about it until you revealed it yourself, because I'm a good friend.
Yeah, no, I do respect that quite a lot.
I learn secrets about all of you fuckers, and I take them to my grave.
Yeah, I'm sad that Z is dead /
Yeah.
not here.
We're a good friend.
What is dead will never die.
Shame if Z didn't take those secrets to their grave because they're not in one and still have said secrets. Cool. Yeah, you arrive at Willow Park Cemetery. Relatively small cemetery. This is quite a select cemetery. So this isn't somewhere that's seen hundreds, thousands buried over the history of the city of Griffinsteel. This is a relatively newer sort of cemetery and very, very, very affluent. There are these marble and gated fence around the outskirts of the cemetery itself as you arrive at the open gates.
Really much just head in, yeah.
As we're going in, can we see anyone around?
You can't see anybody immediately, any signs of life, but I'll get everyone to make a perception check as you arrive.
Can you scream at the top of my voice? What was her name as a printer, the owner of the record?
Orinda.
Arinda. I shout
Arinda
Arinda.
Featherstone.
Yeah, I think I shout Arinda.
Yeah.
And I shout something like really probably a bit too cringy, like I don't know. No, I just shout Arinda.
That's
You-
cool.
You killed my family, prepare to die.
Yeah, basically, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, immediately scanning around. Orinda, Orinda. Eleanor calls out Orinda's name as you arrive in the cemetery. Elwyn, you spot before anybody else. 3 large dire
Oh.
wolves
Owen likes dogs.
walking out from in the shadows of some bushes around the cemetery itself. As you shout out, Eleanor, there is a vicious growl from them, and we will roll for initiative.
I'm guessing direwolves are not common in Griffinsteel.
Seeing a dire wolf on the streets of Griffinsteel would be extremely strange. Yes.
Yeah.
Owen, you were top of initiative and top on the.
And I saw it. So I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals on myself.
Okay.
And I am gonna go and chat to the direwolf.
Mm.
I've got some pepper treats and I wanna go.
It's gonna go
He's
well.
a good boy. I'm looking for my friend. And this is what she
He's-
smells like, and I guess I've got some scent of her. Can you lead me the way? And I want to
is a
feed him some of
direwolf
Pepper's
beast?
special treats.
Is it a beast? That's the
Make a
question.
animal handling check.
Oh, I thought that was a 20 for a second then.
Yeah.
Yeah, initially they were sort of ground looks kind of aggressive as Eleanor shouted out and they made their presence known. You walk up confidently, calmly, communicating with them, and you see it. The snarl of its lips kind of goes down as its lips just sort of go back to a rested position. And you sort of you deliver your message. And there's just this massive snort as it snorts out, and it just you just see its back leg starts to sort of just scratch at the ground as it clearly pulls into an aggressive position. Any bonus actions for you?
I feel like chatting to it was my bonus action, so.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
And I feel like I've done a good job here.
This
I'd agree.
direwolf here just paces in the direction of the group. And then as it sees you, Elwyn, turn your back and start communicating with that other one, it picks up its pace, dashes over towards you.
Ooh, they're big.
Yeah.
And as it reaches Arthur, it just bites round at Arthur,
I didn't do nothing wrong.
which is a hit.
Sake.
Oh shit.
Not an ideal start, I'll be honest with you.
Hits you for 13 piercing damage.
That's-
Tries to sort of grasp at you. You feel the jaws like clamp down on you, but you're able to just knock them off and shake it off.
It's with style.
Indeed. That one that was stood beside you, Elwyn, as it sits there and it's sort of scratching its hind leg along the ground in the dirt. Then as it sees that first one swing at Arthur, in the split second that your attention's sort of drawn round, it just leans forward and just does the same towards you.
Not a good boy.
Same thing. 13 piercing damage.
Again, I rolled a 15. Why is my strength saving throw a 20?
Because you're next to me, you get a benefit to all saving throws.
I was going to say it's -1 normally on my strength saving throw.
It gives you aura of protection. Yeah.
You are welcome.
It gives you +3.
Yeah, it's plus my charisma, so +3.
Carl, yeah, you see these two direwolves attack.
I am going to charge in. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to rage because Elwyn was going to charm them, but no. So I will rage and go running in. Hurrah! 2 seconds. I've only just worked out how to zoom in on the map on the laptop. Right. So run to there. Oh, and then there's 2 there. Elwyn's probably got that one. Arthur's probably got that one. Let's get in front of. I shall get to there. I will rage. And then
A creature of your
let's
choice
see.
within 30 feet of you.
What happens to the creature in 30 feet? Oh, I forgot about that.
They make a
What does it say?
Constitution saving throw or take some radiant damage.
And be blinded. Nice.
That's a bonus action. You can use it again.
Oh, is that wolf up at the top of the graves, the one not in contact with us? Is that more than 30 feet away? It looks like it probably is.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh, in that case, the one fighting... and the one fighting me. I will hit that.
It was a Constitution save, wasn't it? That's a fail. If you want to roll a d6 for me.
I love
blind dog.
Nice. Yeah. Takes 3 radiant damage, and you can use that. Is it a bonus action? Yeah, it's a bonus action on each of your turns until your rage ends.
Thank you, Z. I will say. Right. So then I'm going to attack this creature. And I believe I don't even need to go reckless because I get advantage.
Yeah.
Do I?
Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's blinded.
Nice. Right. In that case, first attack. Oh, it did not roll 2 dice. Can I roll another d20?
Second one, yeah.
Oh,
Strange. It says it should work.
did it roll? Oh, it's just been broken. My laptop's... Oh, brilliant. Okay. Second attack. So, is it control to get advantage when you roll?
Alt for advantage, control for disadvantage.
In that case, I may have just rolled with disadvantage.
That's fine.
Yeah. Right. So I've hit it twice. That will do. That will. Oh. So I've hit it. Can I knock it down? No, that'll do. It's blind. That's fine. That'll end my turn.
Okay. Nix, yeah. You see Carl dash forward, letting off this burst of light out of him almost. What would you like to do?
It's still daytime, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Shoot a wolf.
Oh, hey.
Nice. Yeah, 10 piercing damage.
Oh, okay. I thought I reloaded my pistol, but apparently I didn't. I'll use my other action. Wait, no, do I get? Oh
We
no, I
can-
don't get
you
another
can,
action,
You
do
can
I?
rewind it so at this time if you reload between combats. I think that's a pretty reasonable assumption. You knew you were coming here to
Okay.
potentially fight something, so you can just do it now. It's fine.
Do you want me to still press the reload pepper
Yeah.
box
If you
button?
do that, and I'll just mark it back to 5 uses. You're all good.
Okay. Yeah.
Seems unlike there's any situation where you probably wouldn't have reloaded out of combat.
I did do it last time, but
Yeah, it's cool. It's all good. You've got one more action.
no.
Yeah, first one you get hit on. The second one just dodges out of the way as you fire. Any bonus actions?
No.
Okay. This one here just bounds, leaps across a couple of these graves in front of it, dashes straight down towards you, Elwyn. Just bites at you. Misses. You see it coming. You're able to sort of roll back, dodge just slightly around that statue behind you. Archer.
Cool. That's me. So I suppose one of these bit me already, didn't it?
Yes, the one.
Yeah, so I will just take some swings at that. Can I move down and up to here to flank it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet takes me.
You can do it, but you'll have to. There'll be a dex check to see if you can get over this grave here.
Ah, fuck. Tell you what, I'll Oh no, they. I can't squeeze past them, can I?
Go on, Tin Can, jump over the grave.
Yeah, that's not bound to go well, right?
Do the laugh.
Nah, fuck it. I'll spend a bonus action to use my Celestial Revelation. So yeah, I get bitten. My eyes flash up as a response to that, and these just large, like angelic wings flash off my back. And I gain a flying speed of 30 feet and fly over to that side and smack it on the nose twice as I go past.
Yeah.
Because I don't like it. I also get to add radiant damage to one attack of my choice. Right. Where's my weapon? There it is.
It's just one target, right? It's not one attack.
It's once on each of your turns you can do it.
Yeah. Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Carl, you see these wings burst out. Archer flies over the top and on the way past just swings and fells this direwolf.
And then
Fucking hell.
I've got enough movement. I'll go for this guy too. In fact, that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet. Gets me to here. Get some flanky flanks.
Nice.
I don't like dogs when they hit me. It's not good. Yeah, that's everything I can do.
Nice.
I mean, I'll take it. Could be worse.
Edna, you're up.
It was a direwolf that first killed Pepper, wasn't it?
Yeah, I tried taming a dog before and it failed.
Yeah.
So what happened when you tried to do this one? Sorry, I missed exactly what the outcome was.
They bit me.
But that's the outcome.
Okay.
I'm gonna try a slightly
Blame
different route, which may also not work. But let's try it. I'm gonna try and charm this one up here.
Nice.
But I don't know how intelligent it is. And I'll just say to it, can I talk to it, or just charm it and be like, "Here, doggy."
Unfortunately, its intelligence is too low. The spell fails.
Well, no, if it fails if it's too high, right?
Oh, 4 or higher. Sorry, yeah, you're totally right. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
read it
If it's
properly.
smart, you can't
Yeah,
charm
yeah.
it. But if it's really dumb, you just like literally, "Here, doggy,
You are
sit,"
right.
and it sits for you.
It is charmed.
So I charm it. I don't know if I can communicate with it, but I will kind of be like, it's all right. It's okay, doggy. And I'll tell everybody else that like that dog is on our side now. I promise.
Is that the one that I just nearly killed?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
acceptable.
It's convinced.
Anything else for you, Eleanor?
No.
Nice. Is that the first ever use of the Ring of Animal Influence?
It is. I'll put up my cane sword as well. Like the sword part of it.
Yeah. Owen.
I'm gonna stab the one that if I failed to charm.
Yeah.
I don't really use my daggers. Do I still get 2 attacks with the daggers?
Yeah.
Daggers never really normally come out. They're silver daggers.
They are.
So I get 2.
That one hits.
That is why I don't use them normally.
Any bonus actions for you at all?
If I got dual daggers in, can I do a bonus action attack or not?
Yeah, I think so.
If you're dual wielding daggers, yeah, they're light.
Yeah.
You get 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah. But does it not get the +4, right?
Yeah, you lose the +4 off it.
So do I still just roll it normally? You
Roll
just
it as
minus
normal is
4.
fine. Yeah.
That's why I don't use daggers normally. Owen's not very good with his daggers.
Anything else for you?
No. I'm just gonna stand there and get bit stupidly.
Yeah, you take your swing, couple of swings, one of them hits, and then as you swing for the last one, you think you've got a hit, and you just don't get it the contact you thought you were going to. It swings down and bites towards you again, Elwyn. That's a hit for 12 piercing damage. But you still fight off the attempt to just clamp down on you. And then this one, yeah, that's it. Carl.
Okay. So the one that's above Elwyn is the one that Eleanor is pointing to and saying that one's friendly. Does he look friendly?
Looks big. It seems to have got a little bit more docile. After Eleanor says that, you see it seems to sort of, there's almost, you can see the tension, the muscles are sort of loosened a little bit.
So first thing, bonus action. I can feel this, like the rage bubbling magically, for want of a better term, inside me, and I'm just going to throw it out towards the direwolf that bit.
Which is a well, we're on D6 me.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then, so is this the grave thing that he was? The statue. Can I get past the statue?
You can walk around.
Can I get?
Statues, yeah, you have to walk around a bit.
So, I will. Oh, I need to select move again. Doop. Doop. Right. I will go to there, and then I'm going to attack this one. I think I've clicked the attack. My PC is very slow. Oh, maybe I didn't. Let's try again. That doesn't do what I expected. 2 seconds. Sorry.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Alt. I'm so good at that. And then the second one.
Nice. think you attacked yourself, but that's fine. I'll put
Oh,
damage
good
on the
grief.
right place. It's all good.
Yep, if you would. Thank you very much. Oh, excellent. And if I had... Oh, that's fine. I won't bother moving anymore. I've got to climb over a direwolf,
Sure.
which seems like a stupid idea. Okay.
Okay, Nyx. There's one left, which Eleanor previously said was friendly. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna walk past it then. Would I know where the grave is? Like in the graveyard or
You're
wherever.
familiar. You know of the graveyard. I don't think you've never visited here before. You'd have had no reason to have ever been here.
Okay.
You two ignoring the wolf, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore the wolf. Could I start looking at the graves then?
But just have a scan around this. Yeah, you can make a perception check, take a look around the area in general. Nice. Yeah, you get a good look around. You don't spot any more other signs of life that you can see around the graveyard or around the cemetery. You can see up in this area there's like what looks like a pool of water, like a basin or something like a font essentially. There's a few mausoleums or like small buildings which you assume to be like mausoleums or crypts you can see around, but yeah, nothing of note that you can see at least during like combat. Anything else for you?
No.
Okay. This one here, it sort of watches you actually quite closely as you walk past it, Nyx. And then as you do, it just goes down onto its paws and just settles down onto the ground, and just sort of watches quite intently at Eleanor.
Good boy.
Archer, anything for you?
Does it have a direwolf thing between its legs, or is it a girl?
It's female, yeah.
Okay, good girl.
Cool. Dog's no issue. Right, that's fine. Trying to find how long my transformation lasts for. 1 minute. Right, let's find this woman.
You guys happy to leave this direwolf, yeah? In terms of no one's attacking it or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not attacking it. If we get sort of out of combat-y stuff, Owen, can you talk to it now?
Yeah, I've got talk to animals. I was just waiting for my turn.
Perfect.
Yeah, I can talk to it.
Yeah.
Ask it what it thinks of Eleanor. No.
You don't want to know.
Well,
Can I say hello girl. Do you know if any of these there's like a door that goes to any places that go down that anyone enters? Is my understanding correctly that they only know simple phrases as well?
Yeah. It looks at you, Elwyn. You can see it. It looks over Eleanor again, almost like looking for approval.
I obviously just smile at it or something. I don't know.
And it gets back up onto its legs, and as it does, you see the sort of size and power of this creature. And it just paces.
Before we follow it, can I do one action to myself?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, save the good rolls for yourself then.
Yeah, of course.
just as I get up to Arthur before he suddenly runs off.
I'm gone. Yes, what's that?
They're nice.
Are you pointing at the wings?
Yeah.
Yeah, handy in a pinch.
They're yours, or you borrow them?
They're a gift.
You want to talk about how much the gift cost you?
Gifts don't cost, mate. That's why it's a gift.
I'll just keep walking.
I'll be back in 1 second, folks.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm gonna, before we go, I'm gonna tell old Pepper to hide somewhere and make some noise if anything comes through this way.
Roger.
So like a little howl or something. But she's gonna be stealth hidden in a bush. I'm sure she's pure white as well, which probably makes it quite hard to hide in here.
You'd be surprised. I'm sure she'll find a way.
I'll
It's made of marble, right? That's fine. That's white.
Yeah.
Someone's been hiding 3 freaking direwolves in here. There must be somewhere to hide.
Yeah. They're massive direwolves.
Yeah, this direwolf, this one leads you over to this this mausoleum or crypt over in the corner here, and then just sort of again just goes down onto its sort of belly and lays down the dirt.
It's this one here, Carl. Eleanor. Elwyn. Nix.
Oh, that one.
Nick, you're the best at opening doors, right?
Eh?
Went well last time.
It's a joke.
Oh. Wouldn't Eleanor be the best to do this? Just so we don't cause a scene and we can probably get a surprise attack on her. So
Trying to make you feel more welcome in the team here.
What kind of door is it, Sam?
It's a pretty simple wooden door.
Oh, we can deal with that.
I'll be happy if you want. I don't mind. I'll kick it down.
Step back for a second while gets up to it.
Does the kicking work?
Yeah, you sort of kick at the door and it just swings back off its hinges. You can see inside this particular mausoleum. There is ahead of you. There's a very ornate looking stone and silver chest. And then just stood behind it, there is a statue just holding a stone sword. The sword itself isn't like a loose sword. This is just like part of the statue.
I scream again, Orinda!
No immediate response. You can see 2 inside of this particular crypt, mausoleum. I can never remember which one is which in terms of the actual right words, right terms. But yeah, this one... you can see 2 stairways, both heading downwards.
Do I recognise what the statue is depicting? Is it like a deity or something?
No, you don't. You certainly don't recognise it. You can make a religion check if you want and see if anything stands out. But say it doesn't initially stand out to you anyway.
I can certainly try, but I'm bloody awful at religion.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, it's an intelligence-based stat, and I played high intelligence last time, so you know. This time I dumped intelligence. See?
As Sorry.
It doesn't stand out anyway, but it looks quite generic. It's not. There's not really a lot of detail in it or anything.
I mean,
probably not unfair to assume it's not a lot of meaning in it.
I mean, basically what I can tell from religion stuff is it Lathander?
It's not Lathander, no.
There we go. That's the extent of my religious knowledge.
As we walk in, is there anything written on the outside? I'm kind of expecting to see Featherstone family or something like that.
Yeah, there is a stone inscription on part of the marble wall, and yeah, it just says Featherstone, a single word.
Seems sounds like the right place. Do
you want me to go first? Just
Yes,
in
I
case
say
she
once
doesn't need.
once I'm in there.
Do you want me to go down the stairs first? In case she doesn't need wacky shit?
Do you think the stairs go to the same place?
Yeah, probably. But let's all go down the left ones just in case.
Eleanor, Elwin, why don't you go down the right ones just slightly slower than Artur? If it turns out not to be the same place, come back quick. It's
Yeah.
going to be the same place.
Arthur is rushing at this point because I've probably got about 20 seconds left before my wings vanish.
I start
Sure.
moving quite quick as well, shouting,
Oh, yeah.
Arinda!
So much for secrets.
Come on here, you son of a bitch. Well, that's a
It was
bit
actually
technical.
Fiola, not Rinda.
Well, I know her by Arinda.
Oh, there's the stair. Right. Oh, no.
So do I assume I see Eleanor when I
Yeah, yeah.
step out here? Yeah. Cool.
There's
Wow.
some lit torches down here. You can see
Very
a
bright.
long. Yeah, I might have done the brightness a little bit actually. Looking at that.
That's okay.
Um,
That's perfectly acceptable.
Let's tone that down just a tad. Yeah, you can see this long corridor or long sort of rectangular room. You can just make out there seems to be a number of graves, essentially, of stone coffins on either side as you sort of look down the length of the room.
Right. I'm gonna walk down the center of the room. That's
Can I
why
have a
I
look down
announced
the
that nice and
corridor?
clearly as I did it.
Can I see if there's any items that I know Fiola used to keep on herself that she was found special that I'd have buried her with? That's like in front of any of these stone statues.
From a distance, or you walking around having a look at them?
I will walk very slowly behind them, but I want to see if anything that she used to carry around with her.
You have a
Trying to
look around
keep
there.
about 15.
There are a few sort of keepsakes in front of each of them. None of the items you recognise, no.
So we're looking at these. I guess are they named?
Yeah, each of them
These
is named.
goblins.
Um,
We're looking for an Arinda.
the one
Maybe
that's-
not.
The one that stands out immediately as you begin looking around. This one here is labelled as Advent Featherstone.
Which is the person she was supposed to kill, right?
It was, yeah. None of the other there is no Arinda here.
We might be
Well,
looking for
wouldn't
something
we-
different. Arinda might be his actual daughter's grave. Because Arinda isn't Fiola, is it? Arinda was his daughter that died.
Yorinda's his daughter, but that he won't have a grave for her.
He might do. If it's a family plot, he might have a special one just for her. Which means
Well,
she'd have a
possible.
different one here for
What's
herself.
this at the end of the room?
That's just some candles.
Oh.
I
Can
will shout
we-
again.
So it's this one in front of Z,
Yeah.
in front of Artur. That's the
Not that I wish to dishonor the dead, but should we be checking these to see what's in there?
Generation of vampires, so.
It's going to be well, yeah, true, but it's going to be.
Do these look openable?
Yeah, probably be a little bit of strength required, but yeah.
Just if we can open them all, I can do a, catch-all kind of check for if there's anything undead around.
I'm kind of thinking when we find the one that she's in, she might let us know anyway. But yeah,
Because I can't use it. It won't pick anything up if it's completely covered.
so So this one is his name. The others are not names that we recognise or.
No, they are all male names. They are all marked as Featherstone. Each of their death dates are prior to Advent's. So it seems like he is the most recent one here.
Yeah. In which case, yeah, his is probably the logical place. So, does this look like the casket with a statue stood on it, or what?
Yeah. So each of them, these are like stone caskets, if you will. And each of them looks like they have a bust sat atop. Looks like each one's been sculpted in the likeness of the family member.
Just take a quick look. Any sign that it's been moved? Any dust, that sort of thing around it? And any way of opening it?
It's quite dusty. Certainly no obvious signs of movement recently. There's no around the bust. You can actually see a quite a clear sort of circle of dust around the bust itself. No obvious signs of any kind of movement or interference. No.
Taking too long.
On the sort of this small little bit just in front of it, you can see it actually looks like it is a copy of the very first issue of the record. Rather browned, slightly tattered in places.
Push, including the record, push the stuff that's on there off.
Mm-hmm.
And then just lean the greatsword against the wall, and I'm going to grab one side of the top.
Yeah.
And pull it, I guess, because like pushing it doesn't seem.
Yeah.
Yep.
You pull it forward. You're able to put it far enough in that anyone in the party can sort of lean over now and look in. And this stone casket is entirely empty.
This is the father one.
Mm.
I'm guessing Fiola killed him and he went to dust or whatever happens to vampires.
Yeah, but where's she?
He was a vampire, wasn't he?
Yeah. I'm wondering
She's
if there's a
gotta have
secret entrance.
I reckon there's another crypt. It's all blokes down here, right? Where are the ladies?
That's true. Oh, this is where the direwolf said to come, though.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's going to be maybe
Secret entrance. Well, search. Going to start searching, not very carefully. Well, no, that's not true. Quite carefully, but not. I'm not worried about breaking stuff.
Is this everyone?
Artuir is going to replace and reorganize the stuff that was knocked and like removed from this tomb, this casket.
I'm going to look at the dates of deaths and see if there's anything that like seems familiar from the dates of the deaths.
Yeah, you can have a look through. They all the other ones here predate Advent. Nothing stands out particularly. No.
So none of them there the day that Fiola died randomly.
No.
Okay.
Anyone that is taking part in Carl's desecration, feel free to roll on that. If you're not, then don't roll. Is it just you, Carl?
Oh,
It looks like
fuck
it.
it. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to stay. I'm stood there for a while and
Once you see Carl
attempted.
I mean,
Attempted
literally,
to
I'm
out, but I don't want to.
going to pull each top aside, and as I do it, each time I'm going to less expect anyone to jump out.
Yeah, as you pull each of the others aside, each one of them has, in various stages of long-term decay, a human body inside of.
Oh,
Pungent,
God.
not well preserved. But beyond that, nothing of note.
Just as well, I know. I'll give everyone else a quick if they've got any ideas. I've got an idea,
Yeah.
but
Nix, what are you doing?
I'm probably just gonna like do whatever the others are doing. Like maybe
Okay.
look for some other areas that might have like, well, like expensive looking graves and stuff.
Oh, they all look rather expensive. These are, I mean, the busts themselves are really exquisite. Real fine sort of artistry. Yeah.
Okay.
Eleanor, what are you up to?
To everybody else, I'm talking to myself, quietly mumbling. If anyone cares to listen in, closely, it's quite quiet. I'm deliberately sort of out of the way or what have you. I'm trying to plead to the Queen to show you where the fuck she is because I want to kill her and I don't know where she is. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Anyone paying any amount of attention will have noticed this torch down here, as Eleanor's whispering, has just gone out.
Which
I'm
torch
probably
now?
more watching Eleanor because I don't trust Eleanor anymore.
Well, which torch
torch
was
has
it?
just gone.
At the down the far end.
Oh,
here,
cool.
to be
Sorry,
specific, this one.
this because I'm on my laptop, I literally have to like zoom out and zoom back in again constantly.
Okay, yeah.
I was sort of just ripping this grove to shreds, like pulling stuff off, trying to get behind it, blah blah blah. Looking for a switch, looking for anything.
Are all of the candles alight except those ones, or is it just this one that I'm stood next to that's alight now in the
They are all
back
lit. I
too?
just turned some of them off because it was
Oh,
really
okay.
overpowering, the amount of light. The only one that's actually gone out is this one here.
That's that one.
Okay.
Is it a lever?
Hmm.
Get Nix. Is that a lever?
I mean, I can try it. Do you want me
Go for
to?
it.
Okay, can I try and like pull on the forks then?
Yeah.
Will it just come out?
You pull on it, really pull, and you're able to snap this attachment off of the wall.
It wasn't a lever, and I put the chucked the piece of like wood to the ground.
But I'm really not sure how happy I am with us desecrating crypts.
I didn't mean to. I was told it would be a lever, so I tried it.
I'm still going to be just trying to
Um,
get behind it, find anything in this area. Oh, sorry, let's check. I missed that bit.
Um,
Yeah, I did one up top, but whatever.
Yeah,
18.
perfect. Yeah. Yeah. You start going really thoroughly. You clearly feel this is some kind of sign. You go pulling. You look through. I mean, I don't know how desperate you get. Would you go rummaging through the body inside of it as well?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You're quite.
Raven Queen,
This is
baby.
clearly some kind of sign, but you find nothing. Until just tucked round the corner of the casket itself, you notice one stone on the wall just looks slightly discoloured compared to the other ones around it. And as you just sort of feel around it, feels like it pushes.
Okay, obviously.
Yeah, and as you do, the stone wall here just very slightly swings back and opens.
Sorry, which thing?
Just
There was a lever of some sort, I guess.
Oh, yeah, got it, yeah.
Who's got? Oh, okay.
I just tried putting in there, screaming
yeah.
Arinda again.
Anyone that starts following down here, this is a really small, tight, dusty, unlit passageway.
Yeah, I'm just,
There's not a lot of space.
I'm
in
just
there,
gone down the bottom of it.
Can I?
So
Can I light? Can I light a torch?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, yeah,
Okay. I'll light a torch, I guess.
sure.
I was
mean-
just. Go on. No, go on.
No, you carry on.
I was just about to pull all of this grave, the first one, open again after Arthur had tidied it up, thinking we had to search the there. But instead of doing that, I've seen that open. But I can't help myself. I'm going to push that statue over the
Yeah.
bust, and then
As you
set
do,
off
it,
after.
sort of, it doesn't
after.
break fully, but it sort of cracks as it hits the ground.
Perf-
Yeah,
Perfect.
nice.
Rich bastard.
I'm
Rich
going right
vampire.
to the bottom of it, Sam.
Yeah, and yeah, you go on.
I don't want to like walk in something when people are coming behind me, so I'll just leave it there. Is that all right?
That's fine. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll,
yeah. You
I'll,
push
I'll wait for
forward,
Arthur to get down.
featureless this entire passageway until you get to this point where you are now.
You coming, old man?
I'm going to be like very last.
Yep, I think you are.
As you get to this point here, there's another statue. Looks it's very in terms of its like scale, very accurate to scale of sort of not a child, but maybe a young teens female figure. She has it's all stone, but there's clearly like it looks like bandages wrapped around the eyes and also wrapped around the mouth. And each of the hands is binded with, again, it's stone, but it's clearly meant to look like cloth, like bandages. And they reach down and are attached to the feet as well, almost if the hands are tied to the feet, or not tied to, but attached to with like cloth in this stone symbol.
The real Arinda's grave.
Yeah.
Arthur, as you catch up, you spot this and you recognize this symbol immediately. This is the symbology of the god Nimbaloth. Nimbaloth is not one of the new gods, nor is it one of the old gods. Nimbaloth belongs to a pantheon known as the Outer Gods. The Outer Gods they're unlike the new gods or the old gods. They exist on the far reaches of the material plane of reality. They're almost concepts more than they are actual gods or presence or beings. None of them particularly known for being positive role models or gods or deities. Nimbaloth is, through your own knowledge of the pantheons and the gods, is genuinely considered to be the source of all despair. It's some associate it with almost like a goddess of death, but it's more than that. It's the Raven Queen's the goddess of death in that she ensures that death happens and it is a natural part of life, and that it's something to be not revered but to be respected. Nimbaloth represents nothingness. It's not death as much as it is just finality. endings.
And nice and quiet.
And that being in a crypt would likely be a poor omen, I would assume, not something considered normal to find in a crypt.
This symbology would disgust you.
Yeah.
And even if it didn't mean much to the others, it's quite a odd statue in general. It's not a it kind of gives off a bit of a vibe in general, but to you, this is a strange statue to see anywhere. Yeah.
It would frustrate. It would anger me seeing it. I was like,
yeah,
it would be.
This is a sign of quite ill portent. Yeah.
Okay, I take my shield and I smash the statue.
Yeah. Yeah, you do
Feel a bit different about desecration now, then.
This thing's very presence desecrates this entire cemetery.
I cannot. Can anyone? Oh, is it because it's just dark and no one's brought a torch? Oh, that's not it. No. Is it because it's not my character that I'm trying to?
Yeah, you're trying to move Nyx. Is what's going on there.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to reduce that statue to pebbles.
You're not just hitting it. You are smashing this thing.
I want to smash it to pieces.
Yeah.
After about 30 seconds, I'm going to put my hand on your shoulder.
I turn to you with like a feral rage in my eyes.
Whoa! I'll just step back. Let's maybe
and then it
deal
calms.
with.
It calms immediately. I'm like,
Let's
deal.
Let's deal with the living undead before we deal with the statues.
Is it just a statue? I'm guessing. Or
yeah. Arthur does a pretty impressive job of defeating it, but yes.
Yeah, well, it was a statue, so there's no coffin or anything underneath it.
No, there is some unlit candles around it. You can see the candles are semi-melted. Some of the wax is sort of loosened over time. Doesn't look. It's all pretty solid at the moment, but they've clearly been lit in the past. And as you reach the end of this corridor, you can see there's another sort of stone that kind of matches that one you saw previously at the other end. Presumably you're happy to push it in.
So it turns out I've been talking for quite a long time, and I've been on mute. I went into the corridor. Sorry, I didn't hear this came in because Ginger got in from work. I was talking to her. But earlier before she came in, I was asking, "Is this the end of the corridor, or is there a door here?"
It is the end of the corridor, but there is another similar sort of button stone. As you push it, this door, this wall sort of swings open slightly, and you see a quite large lit vault, crypt, mausoleum.
Cool. I shout Arindarian. What happened to Minerva? Sorry. Last time I knew, we just finished smashing up the statue, and then Heather turned up, and everyone's gone. Where did everyone go?
We're right here.
Oh, I can see Arthur here.
Yeah, everyone else is just
stood in the corridor. It's...
Okay. I guess I'll walk into it, and I will repeat my battle cry.
Yeah, you call out again. You hear.
Ooh, shit.
No immediate response. I'll get everyone to make a perception check quickly.
Always going well.
With your ears.
Oh.
It's been a while since I've specified that. But...
I need to change my dice. I just realised. Still using Z's dice.
He won't like
calls
that.
out again, and there's an echo of it inside this stone chamber, but you hear no response, no sign of life, nothing. This particular, less of a crypt, even more of a temple almost. This is quite an ornate, or at least larger, although it's maybe not exactly ornate in terms of its contents. It's rather modestly decorated. It's very large, there's only the two crypts or coffins that you can see in here. One at the north and one at the south of the room. There is a large statue of a human male, very muscular, with a large warhammer in their hand.
Okay.
Nyx, you would maybe not recognize the statue or even the person it is, but just through tales, you recognize this statue is kind of representative of the Indera family, a family of wealthy adventurers, one of whom you are friendly and familiar with, one of the descendants of this family.
Oh. Don't know what to think of that. So is this their grave? I'm guessing not, because
You just from your knowledge, you would know this is their family's mausoleum.
oh, wait, what?
It's not where we started, is it?
Has he got like a secret tunnel system set up between all the mausoleums or something?
Feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely does work it.
Um. I was gonna say, could I check behind the statue to see if there's anything,
Yeah, well, anything in particular, or
like any like miscolored bricks or any like
yeah, you can have a look.
poking out things or
I don't know how
anything?
obvious it is on the map, but there are two wooden doors over here as well. By the way,
Oh.
for anyone that's,
Oh,
I don't know how well they
okay.
show up on the map or not.
Yeah, I'll go to one of them and kick it down.
Kick the door down.
Oh
Whoa.
my god.
That we do. So what were you doing? Sorry, next, quick.
I was just gonna look to see if there was any like miscolored bricks or anything like stands out.
Oh, well, over on this side of the room, around this
Yeah,
side.
over on like, yeah.
Sure, you can make an investigation check.
Oh,
Have a look around, but nothing you notice, nothing that stands out. No.
okay.
Eleanor, do you want to make a strength check for me? You kick it back against this door. Unlike that last door you kicked at, this one feels like it's locked. It's relatively sturdy. Yeah, you don't manage to break it down.
Have you considered just trying to open it?
I open it with my hands again.
Yeah, you attempt to open it. This is locked. You can see there is a small keyhole on the door.
Fucking locked.
And those of you who also are in the room, you can see there are two staircases in this area leading up.
Oh, leading up.
Yes.
Oh shit.
That's- That's probably out.
I'll pull out my thieves' tools and give it a go. But I'm
Yeah.
not sure I can anymore.
You can use them. Yeah.
Great. I'll try to use them.
Mhm.
How does one do that?
Should be able to roll them. I think just activate and roll them from your inventory should.
That looks like a number far too high.
Yeah.
Is that number right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are able to unlock this door.
What's the +3 for?
Proficiency level?
Dexterity, I think.
I'll say it'll be +3 is Dex, and then it'll be. I'm assuming you're proficient in thieves' tools.
I am not proficient at thieves' tools, no.
No,
Oh,
you're not. Yeah,
then
it's true.
that +6 maybe shouldn't
Yes,
exist.
the
But
6 shouldn't be there. You're right. It is enough to do it still.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to
Oh,
unlock. You see, there is looks like a collection. There's kind of things strewn all over the place in this.
That's a lot of money. That is so
Don't
much money.
take it. This is what we're here for.
Ooh.
There's the person who works for the Thieves Guild.
Whoa,
No.
whoa, Assassin's Guild. Come on.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah, come
Assassin's
on.
Guild.
Fair
I
enough.
could have forced you guys to pay me to be here.
Yeah, and you didn't.
Yeah,
You could have done.
because I was trying to
Silly
be
man.
nice.
Somewhere there's a Slard still looking for his 8,000 gold, I think.
We'll point in this
Um,
direction.
Okay. So there's a lot of cash in there.
And some gems.
Is there a vampire? Is there a vampire?
I don't think so, no.
No. It looks like this room is almost being used as collection or storage by the owners of this particular mausoleum.
It says on their short sword. Is there anything special I can tell about that short sword?
It doesn't feel magical to the touch. No.
Okay. Whatever. Probably shouldn't be looting places like this.
Oh, you guys are so respectful.
I'm going to mutter something about. I'm just not going to understand that. It's like, don't desecrate stuff, smash a statue, don't steal stuff. Oh, it's just not consistent.
Is that this room in here, by the way, Sam, that everyone's in?
Sorry.
Is
Yeah.
this the treasure room in here?
Yeah.
Can I have a look around and see if there's anything I would like recognise, like an heirloom of any sort?
Yeah, you can make a investigation check for me.
Ooh. I guess do we recognise the sending stones?
Yeah, you would recognise these as a pair of sending stones. Yeah.
There's two of them.
Yeah, there are. Yeah. Elwyn, you have a look around again. None of these items mean anything to you in particular. No.
At the other door. Oh, it is. Right. Back out of there.
I'm so impressed, you guys. Nobody taking anything.
Yeah.
I think you can put a yet on that.
Okay.
Are those two sarcophaguses either side?
Yes.
Nick, do you want to give us a hand? Just come and help us shift the top of this sarcophagus.
Yeah, you guys gonna open that one up, are you?
Don't like it.
I don't like it either, but I mean, like,
Statue?
it's tough. This is what we're trying. This is what we're
Well,
doing.
let's do it
I've just realised
carefully-ish.
the head on top of it looks quite demonic. That is just a ram's head.
Yeah. Oh, just a ram's head.
Just a ram's head.
Completely fine. See them in graveyards all the time. Yeah, we'll if we can try and get Nix and I to lift it and slide it without breaking it.
The two of you. There's a bit more
Yeah.
manoeuvrability here than there was in the previous ones you helped yourselves to. You're able to slide out of the way, and again there is the decaying remains of a human or humanoid figure.
Okay, I'm just gonna close it and then.
We just shove it back. And
Instead
then
of doing that, Sam, can I steal the Onyx and the Emerald? Well, they were making all that noise.
Can you what? Sorry.
I was going to take up the items as well. They were making all that noise.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not going to take that much. I was just going to steal that, and steal that.
what you should do is put one of our sending stones and take one of theirs. That would be funny.
Yeah. I was interested what you might do with two pairs of sending stones. Yeah.
We would almost certainly get them mixed up straight away.
One platinum.
Sorry, I was going to take.
Nix. There's another one
Yeah.
down here.
Oh, I don't want to. Okay.
If we don't do it, she's going to do it, and she's going to rummage around in it.
Yeah, she's gonna start breaking stuff. Or no, not breaking stuff.
Smashing
Smashing.
statues.
You at
Yeah.
it again, you two?
Yep.
Yeah, this one slightly heavier. It's sort of almost if it's fitted a little bit better. But you're able to just lift it up enough and push it out of the way. And this time, just this rotting remains again. This body looks like. I mean, this body is This has been dead for some time, but not really preserved in any way. But it doesn't jump out
That's
at you.
disgusting. Shut it up again. Time is ticking. We've got to find her. She's got to be here somewhere.
There must be another thing, button in this room or something. There must be.
In this one, or maybe in that corridor we came from.
What about the other side of where you found that other trapdoor? Back in the last one.
Yeah. That's.
Is there anything else
I'll
to
go
do
with
on
Elwyn.
this one, or you guys are going heading off that way?
Yeah,
keep-
I'm just going to go in the one opposite it. Do if you want to do anything in order, I'm going to see if I can see the same thing on the opposite side of that one.
Oh, well, the same as what Eleanor found.
Yeah.
You do not know.
Cool. I'm just going to be there a while until anyone calls me back.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was keeping an eye on him. He's. Once we establish there isn't one.
What for the Three Musketeers?
I don't know.
I was just realising how terrible at investigation I am. Eleanor,
Yes.
have you had a look around this room for another one of those little buttons?
No, not yet. I'm just having a think. I think I'll start with the statue.
Yeah, I already checked out the hammer.
Is it?
Did you do a good job?
It's made of wood. It's useless.
Yeah, it's a stone statue carrying a wooden hammer.
I assume the
Weird.
hammer isn't. I assume if I put my hand on it, the hammer isn't magical.
The hammer's not magical, no.
Hmm.
A wooden.
I'll look around for some more buttons and stuff anyway.
Well, just in this area of the room.
Well, I'll start there and the longer it takes to find anything, the more I'll check the room, if that makes sense.
A wooden hammer on a stone statue. That seems weird.
Yeah, you have a look around this sort of area of the room. So you don't find any sort of discoloured brickwork or anything like in that previous thing. Nothing that really stands out particularly in this sort of corner or area. No.
It must be something to do with the hammer then.
Can I take the hammer out of the statue's hand?
Yeah, it is loose. You're able to sort of pull it free. It's almost like it kind of leans into the open fist a little. But yeah, it's a large wooden, made to look like a warhammer, but doesn't look like it would probably do a lot of damage. But if you swung it with any kind of force, it probably looks like it would not really last.
Did we find a stone sword in the previous room, or a bit back?
That was in the top of the mausoleum, but that was attached to the statue.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't removable.
Oh,
I just want to look around kind of the area to see if there's anywhere that it looks like possibly the handle of this hammer might slot to work like a key. Fuck.
Nothing that seems similar size, shape stands out to you, no.
Can I put the short sword in the hand
Yeah?
that was
Oh, what,
from
the one you
the
picked up,
interbox?
Yeah. It won't grasp it 'cause it's kind of like an open palm, but it's sort of, you can just about balance the the sort of hilt of it into the hand. Yeah.
It does nothing.
No.
Okay.
What do we want to do?
Is there any symbolism on this hammer at all?
The hammer itself is entirely devoid of any markings.
Yeah.
What if you set the
It's
hammer on
just-
fire where it's wood?
Just a We're not setting the hammer on fire.
What do you normally do with a hammer?
Set on fire.
Hit something.
Hit.
But it's a wooden hammer.
Mallet. You normally use it, knocking things into barrels. Bungs in barrels. Anyone else thirsty?
Not really. If you're thirsty, you can have a drink. If you want, I have water on me.
I'm
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I think I've probably got something here. Are those pews in the middle of the room, Sam?
Yeah, there's a few. Yeah, they are like benches, pews. Yeah.
Let's sit on one in the middle.
Yeah.
As close as the snap to grip will let me, and I will just take a deep breath, close my eyes, and then open them again. Try and sense any magic with magic awareness.
Yeah.
Oh, did they use it? Oh, yeah, did good. And then look around.
The only responses hits you get are from magic items being carried
On
by
the
your
party.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one day I'm going to do that, and it will find something, and then I shall be ever so shocked.
What if you walk back in that little alleyway or back in the previous room?
I've only got 30. Next turn. Is that 10 minutes or is that
6 seconds?
6 seconds? 6 seconds. Yeah, I've only got 6 seconds, so just enough time to look around the room.
Can I go over to the thing that was a statue in the corridor?
Yeah.
Can I light the candles?
Yeah, if you wish to. Yeah.
What? Ooh.
Okay, I'll just light the candles, see if anything happens.
Someone here has not watched as many horror movies as the rest of us.
Oh, I have. That's why I'm doing this.
Yeah, you light them, and the corridor is lit.
Oh. Okay.
So at this point in a computer game, I would be moving methodically along the walls, clicking just moving the mouse, moving the mouse, looking for that bit where it flicks into a different pointer.
What could it be then? Oh, is there any lights flickering in this room?
There's
Well,
some lit torches.
Or is there any that have went out?
No.
Okay.
Gonna grab a torch, walk around the room, assuming the torches are suitable, and do that kind of thing where you're looking for drafts or something.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like something you should do in a crypt. Getting better at that.
You do get a very slight gust.
Down there.
A very slight movement of air in this lower corner. Yeah.
Concentrate looking around there. Look at the walls. Look for anything that might
With a little piece of with a little bit of concentration, you are able to you notice a miscoloured stone in the brickwork, similar to what Eleanor found previously.
I'll call round and say, I think this might be something. And then as people get closer, press the button.
Yeah, and the nearby portion of the wall swings open slightly, similar to the last one.
I'm gonna rush in past you if I can,
Oh, yeah, go for it. I'm not going to.
and I'm gonna scream, shout Arinda again.
I put the hammer back.
Cool. As
Oh.
you call out, Eleanor, you don't get a verbal response. Instead, you hear just grinding of something moving across stone, almost like something sliding across stone. Actually,
Oh,
we're gonna roll for initiative.
Yeah,
oh!
I'm going to roll really well.
Please tell me this is what I think it is.
Is it a boulder?
Right there.
No, I think it's a
Vampire.
the
I
yeah
think
the
it's
top
the thing.
top of a
Here's the thing.
sarcophagus moving.
I'm at the front of the queue of people, and I'm the only person in this party who has to deal with boulders. So
I thought it was gonna be the creature that was in Lee's and Leakin's mind, but
Oh,
Yeah.
see, yeah. Carl, you don't hear a response to Eleanor's call, but you can hear this sort of
Coming from ahead of us.
scraping, shuffling.
Yeah. Don't like shuffling. I liked it more when I thought it was the top of a sarcophagus coming off. But either way,
This room itself that you can see ahead of you, you can see Eleanor sort of moved into as she started calling. There is like a plinth in the center of the room. Atop that plinth, there is looks like a glass, some kind of glass object, and there is this sort of red orange emanation, just sort of almost like not a fog. There's just this sort of dull glow
okay.
around it.
Can I throw a dagger?
Yeah.
Silvered one, and would the range from where I am to there be suitable for a dagger? That's only 25 feet. So yeah, I will draw the dagger from my belt, and I will throw it, which I'm guessing. Oh, perfect. Thank you. What's going on there?
Oh,
Aiming obviously at the thing, because
not into the back of Eleanor's skull.
yeah, not into the back of Eleanor. Just going to take it and just throw it to the just aiming at the glass thing.
Eleanor, you call out, and you hear that response, and then just a moment later, you hear the sort of whip through the air as the dagger sort of just comes past you over your shoulder. It just goes forward, and you see it. It hits this glass item on top of this plinth in the middle of the room. It hits into it and smashes it, and there is a burst of this sort of pink purple light bursts out of it. And as soon as that light comes out of it, there's this sort of burst of wind, or not quite enough to push you back, Eleanor or Carl, but enough that Eleanor, your hair sort of billows back a bit, and you just sort of like, you can feel the force of it against you, even if it's not necessarily pushing you, and then the light in the room just goes out entirely. Anything else for you, Carl?
Oh well, I will. I don't really want to rush past Eleanor. I don't think. I don't want to steal her thunder.
Slash use as a meat shield.
Yeah, I think And I think I will still have them. So if I would like to try and push past you, Eleanor. If
I
you
mean,
don't, if you don't want me to, I don't mind. Not.
I mean,
Well,
I'm not massively strong, so I'm not going to like fight you.
Yeah.
But I also would like make it easy.
as soon as you say, I will stop. I will move up behind Eleanor, and I will just say, "Get behind us," and then I'll stop at that point, and I will hold an action if someone attacks something attacks one of the
Throwing
party.
the dagger's your action, definitely.
Oh, in that case, I'm done. Yes, sorry. I am totally done.
Yeah, Eleanor.
Direwolf?
I think it was targeting the direwolf mage.
So the lights in this room have gone out completely, so it's actually technically in pitch black.
There is still a dull light in the room, but that
Okay.
sort of that emanation that was coming from the center is gone.
Can I step in the room?
As you step in, the first thing you notice is there's kind of 3 statues around the walls of the room. These are not statues. These are carcasses. They're not human, but they are somewhat humanoid. These are like aberrations. These are, once you actually get a moment to sort of take them in, it's almost like you have to sort of gulp back the disgust, the wretchedness of it. They don't look like they're moving. They got no signs of life or anything. They're not particularly rotten either, but they are a sight to behold. There is a door to the left of the screen. I think it should show on the map. Like just here.
Yes. Yeah. Are they moving, the aberrations?
No, they're not in any. No, not at all.
So I'm going to go over to the door, and open the door if I can.
Yeah.
Oh shit! There's something right there.
Stood
I
on
can't
the
see you.
other side of that door, is a humanoid creature, which as soon as you open the door, it just dives forward towards you, grasping at you. You've still got actions and stuff.
Yeah, I will. I think cast Burning Hands.
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, I can rotate actually. Sorry. God, laptops are so annoying. Who has them? Yeah, just get those 2 guys.
Yeah.
If that works.
Yeah, they both make a dex save. 1 fail, 1 pass. Yeah, the one at the back saves. The one closest to you failed. Takes full damage. Anything else you'd like to do? You hear these sort of disgusting, slightly guttural screams, screeches.
No, just reiterate that I will pull my sword out, and then that'll be it.
Yeah, no worries. Elwyn, you hear this. You hear the sort of this. You hear the sort of boom of the fire from Ella, and then you hear these screaming noises.
And I'll hold. That's my movement. I can't actually see much more.
Yeah.
I'll hold an action. If anything apart from party moves, I'll shoot at it.
Yeah, no worries. Nyx. Mr. Cormac?
Yeah.
It's
Oh
your turn.
God. I can't. I don't know what to do. Wait. So is there no light in there?
Yeah,
Or not?
there's a dull light in there still.
There was a lovely flash of light just a second ago.
Yeah.
Can I chuck my torch into there
Yeah, totally.
so she gets some more light, I guess, and people get light?
You You could have taken it in with you.
I don't want to go past. Because you guys are acting.
You can get
can get
past if
by.
people are willing, yeah.
Go, go, go!
Oh. Um. I'm gonna move to here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take a shot at the. Ooh.
No.
Yeah. I was just trying to figure out if that's what I wanted to do.
Cool. Yeah, it hits. Nice. 11 piercing damage, and yeah, you just let the shot off. You're able to shoot past Ellen. You don't sort of hit Ellen, and this thing that was in front of you, Ellen, just drops down to the ground.
Okay.
Anything else for you, Nix?
I still get.
You've got a space
I
to
still
move
get.
left.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna. Can I wait? Would I still be able to use my bonus attack?
Yeah, you've got extra
Okay.
attack. Yeah.
I just didn't know if
Yeah,
I
you
had
can
to
move
do
between
it.
them. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna shoot again.
Cool. Nice.
Good.
Hmm,
That's not good.
not so good. Yeah, that's it for you. Yeah? Bonus
Yeah.
action to throw the torch. Move. Yeah. Archer.
That's me. Right. I guess move 25 feet to here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will take an action to dash to get past these guys. There's a whole bunch of things in that place down there. Okay. Am I targeting something still? Is that why that keeps popping up?
Yeah, I think
Sorry,
so.
I've just cleared my targets. So that was 40 feet. So I do that. I'm just getting in the way then. I don't think I have any bonus actions to attack. No, I don't. Yeah, I'll just move to here and I will just wait. That's the end of my turn.
Yep. Nice. This one, I'm going to delete this dead one so it's out the way. This one here just charges down this corridor, picks up speed. As it reaches you, Ella, it just swings a claw at you.
One second.
Mm.
Apparently take a reaction, and I'm not quite sure exactly what one of them does. So give me a second.
That's
Let me
cool.
figure out
Yeah,
what it
no
does.
worries.
I think it's a reaction. It's a feature that you know I had. So I don't think it does anything. But oh, here you go. Found it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I take the damage.
Yeah. Make a Constitution save.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, we'll go in that front.
Oh, weirdly, I could have dodged, right?
Dodged?
No, I couldn't. Don't worry. I'm a stupid man.
Yeah,
But I
you
could use a
understand.
reaction if I want to. 1 second.
It's cool.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Cool. These creatures, this next one sort of starts dashing down. They almost like fighting amongst themselves, just fighting to get down the corridor. They just start piling up, each not letting the one behind past them, and just sort of almost start bundling on top of each other around this, desperately trying to get at you, Eleanor. Carl. We lost Mr. Phil. Was he here?
I believe he disconnected and reconnected.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I was.
Good. Good.
Oh, bloody thing. Hello. Right. Sorry. Is it my
It's your turn, yeah.
my turn? Oh, quickly, just got to find Foundry again. There it is. Well, I'm going to move in here to there. Oh, there's like a queue.
There is.
I don't see any way I can get past that queue. Any past people to get to them, as far as I can see.
Yeah.
So I haven't got any. The thing I smashed was up there, and did it all dissipate?
Yes. There's a few shards of glass you can see around, but yeah.
That's fine. Basically, I will move to there, which I'm guessing might be a little bit raised, just so I can see over stuff, and I will hold an attack for if something comes within my attack range.
Do you not have
Okay.
a crossbow anymore?
I
No,
probably,
you gave it to Z, didn't you?
I did probably. I don't think I carry it anymore. It's not really.
Yeah, you gave it to Z, so that Z had something
Yeah.
non-magical to use. I remember now.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, no, I'll just do that and just wave at stuff.
Eleanor.
Yeah. First things first. I feel like I'm missing a spell slot that I should have. I don't remember using one. Did I? Do you know if I did?
I could look back.
Not since you slept, I think.
I certainly haven't used one since I slept, but I can't remember if I used one before then.
You used one to cast Speak with Dead when you came back to life.
Probably that.
But then,
yes,
you know-
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
did. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, what do you mean come back to life?
I mean, got
Hit
back up
consciousness.
from the floor.
Yeah,
Sorry.
never
But you-
died. So.
We've long rested since then, haven't we?
Have we? If we
Yes,
have, I didn't press the
yes,
button.
we have.
Yeah.
But Charlie wasn't here for the session,
Yeah.
so probably wouldn't
Yeah.
have done a long
Yeah.
rest.
Press the button.
I'm not sure.
Cool.
I'll put the spell slot back. I'm not certain.
Yeah, cool. That's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna just cast an Eldritch Blast.
Didn't Charlie have a honey night rest?
Even more restful.
Well, I don't know what you mean. I think I've had a sleep, but I don't think I did do the honey.
Mm.
Effects did not seem to go as intended. Nice. Yeah, hits for 13.
Why do I have disadvantage? Oh, 'cause it's
It's adjacent, yeah. Hey, it's
Yeah.
Warforged again, just like your cousin. You do get a second with Eldritch Blast as well.
yeah.
If that's your cousin's Eldritch Blast, I assume you're never going to use it again.
Apparently not. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Owen.
Owen still can't see nothing.
Now you can.
Luckily, I can still shoot through people.
Yes, you got sharpshooter, haven't you? Or expert marksman, whatever it's called.
Yeah, sharpshooter.
Nice. Yeah.
My way down the line. Oh, I meant to put thing on. Don't make a difference anyway. It just would have been even less.
It does make a difference because that did hit, but wouldn't have.
Yeah, I would have automatically. I just didn't press it, so take it as a miss.
That's fine. Anything else for you?
No.
Okay. Nyx.
Quite a lot of them.
There are.
Might just go for another shot on that one.
Sure.
Wait,
go
no,
for it.
yeah. Pew.
Pew. 13 piercing.
And again.
Yep.
What could be that useful next turn?
Pew.
You again. Oh, he's nearly dead.
Anything else for you, Nyx?
No.
Okay.
Sadly.
Arthur. You can't see from that corridor, but you can hear lots of pushing and shoving.
Yeah, so I'll do like the plan was last time. Basically, wait here, and then next turn, if Eleanor allows me to, squeeze past Eleanor and charge down into whatever going on in that corridor. Oh, okay. Christmas. Start swinging.
Yeah, he's deaded.
I'm gonna do it again. Oh, that max roll on the radiant damage.
He's deaded.
Yeah, boy. So yeah, I just charged down, swinging my way through those guys. I can see those three on the other side of that door.
Yes.
There's no way of me getting past them.
You can attempt to, but there'll be a skill check involved.
Yeah, I just barrel my way down the corridor as hard as possible. Attempt to push past them.
Yeah. You can bundle straight past them.
Cool. Bam.
Knocks them aside slightly.
And kind of opened it up a little bit at that point. I'll probably just stay where I am.
This light's so overpowering. Yeah. Cool.
It's very
Oh,
nice
you
and
can see
bright.
him now.
This one, as you sort of push
yeah.
it back, Arthur, it sort of gets knocked back by you slightly. And as you do, it just starts sort of clawing wildly at you. Big miss. This one here just does the same. And then one other just runs around its friend, does the same to you for a miss. Cool.
This is getting frustrating, although I think I can see space in front of Eleanor. I'm going to push past her if she'll let me.
Yeah, I won't let you pass easily, but I also won't stop you either.
This time I will push past because waiting
that's fine.
waiting was dull, and then I'm going to move down here. The map across so I can see. Oh, is that a?
It is.
Oh, there's one just there. In which case I will move to here to sort of back to back with what's his face.
Yes.
And then I will rage.
Lads.
Same again.
Ooh, lovely. In which case, the one, might as well be the one that stood right in front of me. So the one above me,
Yeah.
I will hit. So roll a d6.
Yeah.
Oh, it's radiant as well.
Nice.
Boom.
And is blinded.
The kind of blast. I think it described it as blue, but it's kind of multicolored and a bit wild, and also possibly reminiscent of the sort of magic missiles that Z would fire.
Yeah.
In its look. Anyway, and then I'm going to hit it.
Nice.
Boring. I think I've targeted it rather than me.
Yeah, you have.
And then I'll hit it again.
Yeah, cool.
Because that's what we do. Oh, getting better at that now.
Yeah, he's dead.
And yeah, that'll do.
Edna, yeah, you see the first two barrel past you there.
Yeah. I want in on this action. Can I get to here?
Yeah,
Can I get
absolutely,
like? I can't. I move on top of it. Yeah. And I'm going to realize that maybe I shouldn't just try stabbing instead. But I'm going to do so with a green flame blade.
Nice.
So does that also do an attack automatically, right? I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Nice. And you want the secondary target to be the other ghoul, I assume.
Yeah, is that how it works? Yeah, I think so. I think this does more damage anyway, doesn't it? I don't know what doesn't happen, but
There's another 10.
yeah. For some reason, I always think that it does extra damage to the first guy as well.
It does.
It does do
Oh,
extra
did it
damage.
not,
Yeah,
it didn't do it all? Yeah, that's
No, I think it did.
It did it automatically. It was on there.
It just
There was a
rolled like
D8.
absolute dog shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's-
yeah.
Oh, yeah, so it was
What-
like I said,
once you hit
yeah,
fifth level,
like
it's
mixed in with it,
extra
yeah,
on them,
it's on the
yeah.
same card.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Yes, I'll have a leap, and then that's it. I'm done.
Nice. Elwyn.
Just make sure I didn't hit the wrong person then. Still want to click on a tour.
Nice.
Nice.
Boom.
38 seems a bit overkill there.
It's alright.
Yeah, these things have what, 20 health?
Not particularly healthy, yeah. I mean, they're not a massive threat.
See that one
Just need to
too.
spend some very
You fight him then, Mr. GM.
yeah.
Oh, I've sent Elwyn's block with a wall, but I can see him.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, so Jake, that when it says level 5th level,
Yeah.
that's 5th character level, right?
Yeah. Yeah, all of the cantrips and the spells, things like that, are all off character level, not class level. Which seems really weird, but, you know.
Cool. I'm definitely have one level in Warlock.
Nice.
Shane is the ghoul killer.
Yeah, the last one of these creatures just drops down.
And luckily, Cole no longer raging.
Yeah. Sadly.
Go on, Carl, just charge through. I'll keep punching you as you go.
Well, yeah.
Just keep trying to hit me. That'll keep your rage up.
There's, this room itself is pretty indescript. There's a collection of how do I say indescript? There's some skulls down at the bottom side here. That chest you can ignore. There's a staircase headed upwards, and there's also another just slight staircase over here. You can see there's another wall over there that's quite clearly similar to the other ones you've encountered, where it's like a false wall of some type.
Oh, let's go up.
Can I reload my pistol real quick?
Wait,
Yeah, go for it.
seriously, go up. Surely it's go down.
No, let's go up. That's going to take us somewhere else. Let's go up.
Well,
Yeah, let's just not kill the vampire.
all staircases take us somewhere else. That's what they do.
Nah. Up, I'm telling you.
Oh, is this a chest here?
No,
It's-
you
No,
can
he said to
ignore
ignore
that.
the chest.
Okay, fine.
Are you looking up that staircase, Arthur?
Yes.
As you look up, it doesn't seem to lead to like the top of the staircase. There's just a flat stone roof above the steps.
The ground.
Secret
I mean,
entrance.
An entrance.
I want to
I'm
go.
going down.
Yeah,
I want
I'm
to
gonna
go nudge that stone.
I'm
See
gonna
if it
follow.
moves.
Does it go anywhere?
No, you push against it. There's no movement at all, Arthur.
No movement at all.
I'm going to stare at Eleanor's back in an attempt to keep the rage going, but I will
Oh,
fail.
cool. Yeah, just coming to here. Unsurprisingly, I shout Arinda again. I'll keep doing it until I find her.
Yeah.
Rinda.
You walk into
No, we'll
this
replace him with name.
this next room, tomb, crypt, and yeah, you call out again, Orinda, and out of the shadows ahead of you,
Oh,
you see
Hoorah.
Orinda
That
appear.
bitch.
She's looking well.
I can't see her.
I can't see her over actually.
There.
Can I,
Oh yeah, some
I
of you are
can-
position. Great. She's not going to be right ahead of you, but there's a token to prove she exists. Yeah, she slinks
Kill her
out
now,
of the
quickly.
Do it, sorry.
Smite.
She sort of slinks out of the shadows, as you call. And she looks at you, and you see the side of her mouth just curl up into a smile for a second. And she looks at you and she goes, "There's no need to shout down here. I can feel the emptiness within you that was within me. But if you're foolish enough to believe that she'll follow through on her promise for the first time, let's do this." We'll roll for initiative. And we'll pick that up next session.
God,
Man,
just
I was really hoping. I've already badly as well finished it. It sucks. I was really hoping that she would say something about hearing that I died, because I'd meant to use that. I think it's Mark Twain, right? Quote of like, rumors of my death have been greatly,
Greatly
exaggerated.
Yeah.
When I came back to life last time and I forgot, and that's been really bugging me ever since.
I think yeah, you and every other vampire has thought to say that at some point. Well, Carl's just checked the rage tank and discovered it's empty, so that's good news.
Yep.
Ah, yes, the plan to make you spend some resources worked.
That's I've got 4 superiority dice, so eat that.
Fine.
Only 4? Do you not get more superiority dice as you go up levels?
No.
Oh, well, that's bollocks, isn't it?
Well, you might,
might
but
do,
you've
but
not leveled up fighter in ages, right?
Well, that is true. That is very true.
I think your fault, guys.
Yeah, it goes up at level 7, and you never.
I don't know whether that's going to happen, because I just need that one imp boost to start leveling in wizard.
All in on the multiclass.
I love the fact that you have not only multiclassed into barbarian, but into a wild magic barbarian.
Wild magic barbarian seemed appropriate.
I'm not sure if I
It's Z's fault. It's all of your guys' fault, but it's Z's fault. The magic has just seeped into me. It started with getting that cursed shield, and
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure Carl is. He's
Anymore.
kind of coming to terms with it, but yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that magic has been stuffed into me, and I think I only started doing the the magic wild surge stuff after I was resurrected.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah. You
So
do.
I have a feeling it's to do with that. Basically, I'm a living example of what happens if you dick about with magic.
When we were in the forest, obviously Eleanor was very out of place in the forest,
Mm.
and I half toyed with re-rolling a character, which
Mm.
was just a wild magic barbarian, just to
Yeah.
really piss off Carl.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Although now they'd have something to talk about.
Yeah, they would. Cool. That was good.
Mm.
That was very good. I particularly enjoyed the shouting in the street.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
guys
was-
managed to make a 15-minute journey turn into an actual like 20 to 25-minute journey. Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been. There is a bit that Carl is thinking it would have been quicker just to have gone and got the fucking rapier rather than argue the toss about it and then not get it.
Yeah, but there was some really good character
yeah.
work in that, so that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Most
Right,
excellent.
I am absolutely shattered because I've been really busy today
No
at
worries.
work. So I'm gonna shoot off. But that was excellent. Thank you very much, everybody. I will see you all next week.
Yeah, cool.
We're playing Sunday, right?
Yeah. Oh, actually, good point. Yeah. If you're
Are we
if
playing
you're
Sunday?
about
Yeah.
if you're about Sunday, then yes, we're definitely playing.
I
I won't
should
try
be
and
about. Yeah, I
Cool.
want to be about. I didn't really realize. I knew it was happening some Sunday.
Yes, it is this Sunday. If you anyone who wants to pre-gen themselves a character, send it to me. Ideally before Saturday. Sam has already done so, and in fact, the one bit of actual Foundry prep I've done is import that, and that worked. So that's good.
What level?
8.
Level 8. And what's the sort of? I can't remember what the pitch of the campaign was.
You are the one shot. You
Session.
are being sent into a place, dungeony shrine thing, although it's up in the hills, to destroy or capture a magical thing.
Okay.
As part of a big battle against a bad guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I remember now. Awesome. I will have a think. Right.
I've
Good night, everyone.
See you later,
I've
Joe.
sent
Take care, mate.
Yes, Charlie.